Hey, thanks for joining us. People can often make negative assumptions about Christians and what we believe based on the media or their personal experiences with Christians and church. Today, we're talking about how we can repaint what it means to be a Christian in order to raise curiosity about Jesus. To raise curiosity and engage culture, we need to help reframe people's thinking toward what it actually means to follow Jesus. People often have all kinds of assumptions about what it means to follow Jesus. They might have had a bad experience with the church or spent years sitting in boring chapel services at school, or maybe they've been offended by the hypocrisy of Christians they know. Firstly, it's important that we listen and acknowledge any pain that they are feeling and even apologise for what they've experienced. Secondly, we've got to help people understand that Christians are just broken people made whole through Jesus. Christopher Moore once said, "Nobody's perfect." Well, there was this one guy, but we killed him. Romans 3:23 reminds us that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. That includes Christians. We are not perfect. We're not an exclusive club of do-gooders or a special interest group. Rather, we are everyday people who have come to terms with our brokenness and accepted the grace and mercy of Jesus. This thought alone can go such a long way in releasing people's expectations, not only of the church, but also of themselves if they were to follow Jesus. I remember having a conversation with a girlfriend who wasn't a Christian and talking about an area in my life that I'd struggled with. And the look on her face to hear that I too struggled. It was this look of shock mixed with absolute relief as she realised I was human. The truth is, every person struggles. We're all human. None of us are perfect. And I believe it can be incredibly disarming and healing for others when we, as Christians, are real about our humanity. Why don't you take some time today to think about your non-Christian friends and what experiences or mindsets they might have had that could be a barrier to them moving forward with Jesus? What questions or conversations could you have with them to really understand where they're coming from? How could you repaint to them what it actually means to follow Jesus? These questions and conversations might be a little bit awkward at first, but let me encourage you that the foundations of great friendships are strengthened through the depth of our conversations. Our honesty and vulnerability when it comes to conversations around negative perceptions of Christianity will speak volumes and go a long way in helping to raise curiosity in our friends about what it means to follow Jesus.